This is the counterfeit con. Paul's eye-catching display is attracting plenty of interest. So it shouldn't be long before he can persuade someone to hand over their cash.
Morning.
These holiday makers are interested in Paul's antique spoons, so he shows off his expert knowledge.
I think it's from kind of like a Jubilee thing. I'll probably do that one for 10.
10?
Yeah. This is a very nice one here as well. Again, I can do that one for 10 for you. I can do 3 for 20.
Mummy says that I have very good imagination.
You do?
That looks like a jacket.
Looks like a dragon. I'll do you 4 for 20 so long as the little girl gets hers. How's that? How's that?
Do you want that one?
What a softie.
I'm too kind.
And who could deny the little girl her souvenir?
20 euros, please.
Out comes the cash.
Thank you.
Paul's taking a closer look at that note. He carries out a check with his counterfeit note pen.
I'm sorry, that one's we've been told to look out for these. So if it makes a mark like that.
The news isn't good. It's a fake.
Do you have another one?
The marks are naturally embarrassed having tried to spend a dodgy 20, so they immediately get out a different note.
Yeah. See, look, I'll show you.
Always willing to help a tourist, Paul shows them how to tell the difference between a real note and the fake.
You can tell that they look almost exactly the same. This one's just a little bit darker, see that? And it's also not exactly the same size. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that.
So the bad news is that they've tried to pass off a dodgy note.
Welcome.
But the good news is that they've got themselves a great bargain. They've paid just 20 euros for a set of 4 collectible spoons. Or have they? Let's go back and take a closer look at the transaction. After Paul received the original 20 euros from the mark, it wasn't just his security pen he took from the van. He also switched the perfectly good note for a fake one that was hidden inside. With the real 20 euros safely in his van, it was his own note that he tested. As it was a fake, the pen brought up a bright blue mark on the paper. The customer had no reason to suspect his note had been switched and handed over another 20 euros to pay for the spoons. So, rather than getting themselves a bargain, the marks actually paid double and unwittingly lumbered themselves with a forged banknote in the process. We told the marks that their note was good all along.
No.
What?
Oh?
You mean he did a switch? No, he couldn't. No, I gave it to him and he did it with a pen. You know, he couldn't have, you know, I mean, I would have seen a switch, wouldn't I? I might have done. I'm an East Ender and I never thought I could get scammed.
This scam works very well because of the massive embarrassment factor. If you accuse somebody of handing you over a fake note and they're a foreigner in that country, and also they don't know what to look for, then it becomes very, very difficult for them to stand up and fight for their rights.
Always familiarise yourself with the local currency when you're abroad, and always check the authenticity of any notes when you receive one or hand one over.
There is a risk of you being passed a fake note, particularly as a tourist if you're not familiar with the currency. But that's a risk you have to take in most countries, I think. It's not just in Spain. If you do get handed a fake note, I'm afraid there's not much you can do about it, apart from complain to the police, if you can identify the shop or the place where you got it from.